Last year, the monks of Downside Abbey near Bath broke with monastic tradition. They signed a commercial contract with one of the biggest record companies in the country and made it into the charts with a CD of Gregorian chant and choral music. This year, they've agreed another recording deal, and they're hoping for a Christmas hit.
First thing we did with Downside is we signed them to Virgin as a pop group. They were signed on the same basis that the Spice Girls were signed.
When Virgin Records signed the monks of the Benedictine community at Downside Abbey to record their ancient chants, the company's commercial marketing team saw their chance to exploit an expanding corner of the £60 million classical music market. Chanting monks on their own had been done before, so Virgin also signed up the choir from Downside School, which is run by the monks.
A lot of people, stressed out executives, they want to go home, put it on, and it's background music. It's not something you put in when you're in the car and you want to, you're going out for a party. It's mood music, and there's a huge market for that.
The chants are prayers, sung for over 1,000 years and handed down from monk to monk. Now all of a sudden, the music of the monastery could become big business.
Just mind your back.
The team from Downside have been invited to the headquarters of Virgin Records in North London for the first time since the success of their first CD, The Abbey. Father Dunstan O'Keefe is the musical director of the monastic choir and co-produced the last disc with David Lawson, the school choirmaster. They've come to the meeting with the headmaster of Downside School, Father Anthony Such.
Print or sign? Print, please.
He knows about the commercial world. He left a job in the city to become a monk.
If you can wear and display that way on premises. Mike, are you coming?
I don't think there's anything wrong with the commercial world. I mean, we're all in a commercial world, and I think the commercial world has a great deal to do for the world. It's the corruption of the commercial world. I don't see us as being corrupt. Don't think we're corrupting spiritual values. I don't think we're corrupting music. I think that the commercial and, if you can put it, the spiritual are working together very well.
Where are we going? Something I'm not much good at. Giving lights, saying leaving lights on. It's unbelievable. Well, can I start by saying, yes, rumour has it that you want to do another one. Can I ask why?
Were you pleased with the way? I mean, we were quite pleased with the way this
one went.
You
haven't answered my question.
Well, that is the answer, because we were pleased. We actually sort of added everything up, got all the CDs back that didn't sell. It actually made a little bit of money, and we thought, well, we were so close this time. Perhaps there's lessons we've learnt from the Abbey that we could actually carry over into another disc, and it's obviously...
The first album, The Abbey, sold over 75,000 copies. It made it to number 3 in the classical chart, grossing nearly £1 million.
And there you are, you see, your stars already, you see. Yes, within the...
They want to rise. Only if the Spice Girls can do it, can't we?
The Abbey also cemented the relationship between Downside and the commercial marketing team from Virgin.
I think the people to ask, I personally was delighted. I got nothing but positive feedback.
I mean, I think everybody wants something that is commercial and will sell.
For the second disc, the team from Virgin are keen to widen the appeal of the music to a general audience.
I mean, I suppose one project every year or every 2 years goes from being a sort of a hit in the classical chart to sort of multiple 100,000 sales and really does cross over. And what we're talking about is probably combining the principle of this with the principle of a compilation, which brings together recognisable tracks that perhaps people will latch onto.
It's not choral pops.
No.
Clearly they want the monastic input because that gives it its distinct character. They also want people to pick up a disc from the rack, turn it over, and be able to recognise composers on the back. When people say, oh, can't you do the 4A requiem and have monks chanting at the bottom of it. This is a nonsensical view musically. And I find myself in the position of having to be the temperamental artist.
Yeah, I mean, if we had it our way, they'd be doing monastic versions of pop songs maybe, but we're not going to push them that far. We're going to keep things spiritual, because that's the essence of what they're about. We can't go against how they feel, what they feel comfortable with, because otherwise they're not going to give it their full commitment, and that full commitment comes out in the sound of the recording. There's no point in us trying to push them in a direction they don't want to go, even if we'd like them to record like White Christmas.
Inside the monastery attached to Downside Abbey, the pace of life looks like the opposite of the commercial world. At mealtimes, the community remains silent. Some of the 41 monks living in the monastery work as teachers at Downside School. 4 of them have been headmaster of the school, in addition to Father Anthony Such. It's an unpaid job he's been doing for the past 3 years.
We have a public school for which we have responsibility. It is my job to give the boys in our school the best education. So although I can be seen to be razzmatazing and slightly going over the top on things, at heart I'm doing it because I believe that a boy leaving Downside has something to offer.
Fees for the 300 boys at Downside School are now over £12,000 a year.
Oh yeah, because otherwise it'd be gaining like if we said it'd go up. So.
Increasingly, the monks must compete for pupils at the school they've run for 400 years.
The main motivation for making the disc is to somehow capture the spirit of Downside. I think if we thought that there was anything false or contrived about it, we wouldn't really want to go ahead with it.
The monastery at Downside is dedicated to St. Gregory the Great. He was Pope 1400 years ago, and it's from him that Gregorian chant takes its name.
Right. And there's GLL. Mm-hmm.
As director of music, Father Dunstan teaches the chant to new members of the monastery.
And then down a note to K. That there is no pulse, there's no beat.
Oh, I see. So if you repeat it, I mean...
And so the music continues its passage through history from monk to monk.
And
the commercial revival of classical music in the past decade has helped draw interest in the chant from the outside world. One recording sold 6 million copies.
Composer's intention.
I wouldn't have known it was a cross, really, when I glanced at it, until I saw the abbey.
To try to understand why people like the sound of singing monks, Virgin Records commissioned specialist market research.
It could be punk.
Yes,
I've seen
They invited people who listen to Gregorian chant, but aren't necessarily religious.
Are there degrees of holiness?
Yes,
definitely.
Yes, there's heavy holiness and light holiness.
Now, where is light holiness?
Like
Something like this.
And tranquil spirit.
Yeah, that's non-offensive religion.
This is religious?
In the 11th century, there was also a rather rudimentary attempt to indicate the pitch of a note by writing in letters.
The same as our notes.
Well, yes, yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
What about K there?
K, well, yes, obviously there have been refinements that came with an understanding of the octave.
Right.
I can see M's there as well.
Mm-hmm. And the average monk could follow all this, could he?
I don't know about the average monk.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do is have a look at these hospital titles.
I mean, I'm not a Christian, and
alternative, but I still like the music.
But I was just going to say that. But if it's a very Christian title, I find that almost off-putting.
But if something is Gregorian, is it inherently got some holy?
Yes.
Well, it's
because you're thinking of monks and monasteries.
I actually would have preferred to have remained in blissful ignorance about the origin of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Amen. Because there is only a semitone between the two notes of this neume, we know that it's Amen rather than Amen.
Sort of touches on why you might buy an album of Gregorian music in the first place.
It's different. You have different moods. So you put music on to suit your mood at the time, don't you? That's why most people have a varied selection of music. You don't have the same type of music. So whatever mood you're in, that's when you pick out a CD, isn't it?
So the kind of music that you would that you regard Gregorian as being, what sort of mood does that reflect?
I would put that on when I'm on my own more than with other people. I don't know, more reflective, I suppose. I don't know.
I would use the word reflective, yes.
Yeah. It's not social music in a way.
Definitely not.
In fact, the word monk means one who is alone. And when the monks put up the hood on their cassock, it's a sort of do not disturb sign.
The hood is the outward sign that you are attempting to be alone with God. It is the time when you're trying to cut out all those things that press in on you, all the paraphernalia, the distractions of life.
1, 2, 3. No, it's my heart and my flesh. Yeah, but you're singing flush. What's it got to be? It's got to be flesh. It's heart and flesh. We've come quite close to finalising the playlist since the last meeting at Virgin. Right, do it again. Try not to make it sound silly though, actually. We still have a question over 1 or 2 tracks. What I'm hoping is that as we get close to the recording, the trebles in particular will brighten up when they see the equipment and the flashing lights. Got to be fat all the way to the end.
David Lawson's worried about getting the youngest boys in the choir up to scratch.
Right, onto the foray.
Especially as the piece expected to be one of the most popular on the CD depends on them singing their hearts out in
like
French.
Can we make it sound like you're singing in French? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
David doesn't actually speak French himself, but it's all right because one of the boys in the choir is from Normandy.
Could you say for us, please, dissipe le sommeil?
Dissipe le sommeil.
So we're not supposed to sing dissipe. Well, Mr. Foray's put a note on it, so we've got to do something with it. Le sommeil. It is may, because that's not coming out. Can we take it from dissipe? Keep it nice and wide. Can you sound a bit French, please? Yeah? But keep the tone there. Yeah. 2. It's going to go on a long time, so keep supporting it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. Have you twigged that we're actually doing the thing for real in just under 2 weeks? Just under 2 weeks. You could say a week and 6 days. This is something you've got to be thinking about between now and then. Virgin and EMI are spending thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, more than I earn in a year, on this recording session. So don't let them throw it all down the tubes because you don't think it's very important. Okay? So be thinking about that, please. Right? Okay, have a nice lunch.
The recording deal has been settled. Virgin will spend around £100,000 on marketing the disc. It's been agreed that all the singers will have artist contracts just like Virgin's other big names. The choir boys will get about £100 each, and the monks' fees are to be paid straight to the monastery. Downside will make £1 per disc. The last album made around 60,000 for the Abbey and school.
Line or something. Perfect, that'll do.
In the cafe at Virgin Records, they're used to famous people stopping by for lunch, but not monks.
Have you bought a recording called The Abbey? That's right, yeah. Worth getting, mate. Very well worth getting, as I sang on it.
When I first met Father Anthony, I was completely taken aback, because he was incredibly charismatic in the way that pop stars are, and it's a natural aura.
Great girl, thanks. Teresa, I've just charged you. People define high life by what they see to be high life. Film stars are only treated as gods because people treat them as god or goddesses. If you know these people, if you're there, you come across a real person. And what I think I've got to be very careful of is not getting too much of a razzmatazz style. What I need is some of those little glasses.
There is certainly something very attractive about the rhythm of chant, and I think one can say that it is liberating. It is a very free rhythm, really, because it allows much more emphasis on the rhythms of speech than of a beat, of a regular beat, in the sense that most modern music can be understood.
The recording has been scheduled for the end of the summer term. Instead of taking the choirs to a studio, a mobile recording crew has come to Downside in an attempt to capture the atmosphere of the Abbey.
I need somebody really to let me use a carpet, preferably magic, so that we don't make squeaky noises on the marble. Right, off we go.
And we're using the organ from up here again?
That's right, there's two speakers there.
Very good.
Sorry. I just don't want to go through all of that stupid squeaking that we had last time. I'll get them standing up. A watch has just beeped. Whose was it? Well, turn it off.
Virgin have hired Tim Summerhays, one of the industry's most respected recording engineers, the man who recorded the 3-tenor CD.
We're ready when you are, Tim.
Okay, we're recording.
The recording sessions have been carefully scheduled because the monks and boys sing separately. But a problem with the organ is slowing things down.
God, it's a hell of a noise, that, isn't it?
Are you happy with the intro, organ intro?
Very happy, yes.
Right.
Apart from the squeaks.
Okay, we should identify the offending...
As bad as it was.
Oh, no. There's one pedal which has got a squeak on it. That one.
A G flat. Ah, right.
How accessible is the mechanism?
Gosh, I wouldn't have a clue. It's beyond me. I mean...
It's squeaky pedals.
Offer him money. Offer him lots of money.
Bragging. You're the executive producer. We're using the ambience of the cathedral, the abbey, to its maximum. You can't get that in the studio. You can use artificial reverb devices, but they'll never sound like this. I mean, this is a fantastic place to record. It's beautiful.
Are you ready? Okay, Tim.
Okay, stand by. Absolute silence in the church, please. This will be recording.
recording machines. We're recording, this is take 14.
Right, let's go for it. Tim, we're ready to take this one. There's a plane going overhead.
Hi, it's Mike. Is Gila there? You can ask him if he actually told the RAF we were recording today. He'll understand. Just sign planes.
Yeah, I just want to do the last solo and the last chord. It was a loud click from here. There's something else that really irritated me as well. Trebles. That was vulgar. You attention seeker, you. Now can you say locus iste and locus iste. Now let's sing the first phrase. And keep it as still and as precise as you can. There's no expression there. 1, 2, 3. What are you singing? It's locus iste. We did just say locus iste, but you're not singing it, you're singing locus iste. I want you to sing locus iste.
We all seem to be watching them, but didn't seem to be together for some reason. Right. Hello.
Do you want to come in, Dunstan, and listen to these two takes, last two takes? Okay, thank you.
One major difference between the two choirs is that the monks' choir are not chosen for their singing ability. They are simply members of the community. Right, well, I think that was...
They're both,
that was
I
okay.
thought they were both very good.
Second one was a lot better, actually.
Oh, do you want just
to me,
hear,
I mean,
should we just hear number 20?
Should we just hear the second one?
Yeah,
But I
24
think
then,
that would be...
Listen.
I was a bit worried about the little noise at the end, because one of the elderly fathers who has a habit of talking to himself just kind of muttered away within about 2 seconds of having finished.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice it, so...
Yeah.
After us, I think, yeah.
After us?
Yes, because we must be first. 2:15.
God, I was going to have a whiskey.
Do your voice good, yeah?
Taller ones at the back, shorter ones in the front.
Father Dunstan is the musical director.
The monk's PR man, Gila Pascal, is used to photo shoots.
Well, they can just look at me.
Look at you, yeah?
Everybody look at me.
If you just keep your head a little bit lifted like you were, that was great for me. Just sort of so you get the light a little bit.
Since being a pupil at Downside School, he's made a name for himself in the fashion world. Apart from the monks, all his clients are supermodels.
Gila Pascal Esquire, Panic. Can we please make sure this one's faxed?
Summer at Downside is usually a quiet time with the school on holiday.
So, as to the sponsorship of our calendar, I think that we normally...
But work to promote the CD continues.
I don't know what they cost, but can you let me know whether Virgin are prepared to give us anything towards it? Also, a couple of £1,000 would be more than welcome, exclamation.
It's time for Virgin to decide what to call the CD and what to put on the cover. So they've asked their market researcher to report back on his findings.
The interesting thing about people's views of monks is that there's not much known about their specific religious inclinations.
This time, no one from Downside has been invited to the meeting.
Their way of life. And there is this sense that monks pursue excellence. You know, what else is there to do after all? I mean, they're in this monastery, they've got this stuff to do, they might as well do it properly.
So they like monks?
So they like monks. The most important thing people are looking for with an album such as this is to have the benefit of relaxation. I mean, that's the main thing.
What about spirituality? Was that important, or just relaxation?
Oh, we'll get on to spirituality. It's certainly a key factor.
But relaxation is the overriding factor.
Yes, that's the end benefit.
Did people know exactly what they were buying? That had to make reference to Gregorian, the fact that they were buying Gregorian chants?
I think it was helpful if they did, because the Gregorian chant is something that people are used to. They're familiar with that now. Any questions?
The Virgin team see the report as confirming that most people buy the monks' ancient chants simply as mood music.
Very good.
Does that help?
It's lucky for Virgin that the monks aren't here. They want to revive an idea the Downside team dismissed for the first disc.
We might have found a way to crack the American market.
What?
But you're not going to like the title.
Go on.
We just had massive success with Pure Moods in America. They're going to sell
Gregorian Moods.
They're going to
It's
sell.
back.
Listen, we finished. They're going to sell 2 million Pure Moods in America. And they're gonna
As he's explaining, he's holding the disc of chant by Spanish monks, which sold 6 million copies, mainly in the United States.
Gregorian Moods could be huge in America.
What
It's
were you
right
gonna
for
do?
America, it's right for us.
There's a conspiracy going on, Keeler. They've been having conversations back here.
It will completely change the way the disc is sold. In the end, Virgin have the contractual right to market the disc however they want.
Not bung it out.
But being packaged into a series of mood music might not go down well with the monks.
Yeah, it's the balance between monk and series, I suppose.
That's it. It's selling out, isn't it? It's selling out artistic.
It's not selling out.
No,
I think the monks would be interested in making a lot more money.
But
They'd sell a lot more albums.
would you? If it was a Gregorian Moods, would it be TV advertising?
Of course it would.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if Downside don't want to do it as Gregorian Moods, are you going to say tough?
They'll be persuaded.
No, but no. The bottom line is, if you know, do Virgin Records want to call this album Gregorian Moods? Full stop.
I think it's in our best interest to go with Gregorian Moods.
That was a yes.
We want to discuss it with you first.
Okay, so you're telling us before we tell them. But this, as a report, led Virgin to believe that putting the new album in the Moods series and calling it Gregorian Moods would make it, you know, correct for the, you know, it matched what people were saying within this report.
The thing about Gregorian Moods is it doesn't suggest a title at all, does it?
But
it's a mood.
Well,
it's almost a sort of smoochy music.
But that's what this says.
Yeah. But I have this glorious idea that this music is appealing to a religious thing in everybody. You know, what I believe is the Spirit of God.
But
and you get a horrible feeling it's not.
It's the word that people don't like, isn't it? It's the associations of religiosity. It's not that they're not being religious.
This is the other thing. According to that, we underplayed the whole monastic side of the abbey. So
Right, why we changed this?
Prior to explain.
Time we went into the marketplace.
Anyway, so you haven't seen this yet, and
this is what?
This is the first completed draft of the sleeve. This is the booklet you're seeing here. That's the front cover.
Lovely. Is it Benedictine? It's not even Benedictine. It
could be anything.
Well, it could be anything. It's the romantic perception as opposed to the realistic. I'm not the target market. Yeah.
I'm glad you haven't done sort of ghastly Gothic writing. That really
no, that's on the back.
But for me, the title doesn't quite go with the picture. That's the problem we have.
I find it slightly, I don't mean it's nasty, I just find it slightly offensive to me as a monk. I would like something more harder, real. Possibly even you could take a sort of Renaissance painting, or you could take a 3rd century ascetic on a pillar or something, rather than what seems to me to be very artificial. But, quite honestly, it doesn't offend me to the point where if this will get people to listen to this music, fine. If they really believe that, fine. It just saddens me that they believe it. And they may be right. Well, congratulate the artist for us.
Let's see what happens.
I will pass on
Let's
your
have some
comments.
betting on it. Can we show it to the rest?
I think
of
we
the
should. Why don't we have a sweepstake on
Can
one
we
of
show it to the
the
rest of the
monks?
monks? I think we ought to get them used to it. But anyway, what's that? Sorry, what's it?
This is the storyboard for the 30-second television advert for the album. It's actually slightly different. They're not using Downside Abbey. Yes, but we are using apparently soothe, calm, and relax. So
what's this?
This is the TV ad, the new TV advert, which will. The words Gregorian Moods appear carved in marble with dust blowing, and then there's a candle being snuffed out apparently, and then
Snuffed out?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, a bit of smoke.
I see. Oh well, fine. They know what they're doing, I suppose. I hope we know what we're doing.
Dedication, celebration, illumination, vibration, elevation, reputation, recreation, imagination, crazy nation.
As the manager, Mike is the middleman. Having secured the agreement for the marketing approach, he's come to Soho, where Virgin are making the television advert.
The blurred show,
Yes.
sorry, yeah.
It plays on the words used by the market research group when they explained why they liked listening to Gregorian chant.
Yeah. You know, over the last few years, the market has opened up, but it is, you know, I suppose the last decade really, that people have really felt that they're under so much pressure, that there is something missing from their lives. And maybe through listening to this music, they I don't know, maybe they feel more in touch with themselves, or it just gives them something that they're missing elsewhere in their lives, I think.
Restful. Inspiration.
Yeah. Everything's incredibly fast.
Gregorian Moods.
Father Anthony likes to think that everyone's
Maybe, yeah.
closetly religious.
Yeah. Latent
Closetly?
Catholic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, actually.
Peaceful. Restful.
People just feel threatened if something's overtly religious. They don't want anything pushed down their throats. It's a complete turn-off. I know it would be for me. You know, I love this music, really love it, but if it had an incredibly religious front cover, there's no way I'd buy it. I don't know. I mean, I'm a latent Catholic. I'm not a latent Catholic, I'm a lapsed Catholic even. But I would still feel really uneasy about buying something with a very religious front cover.
Peaceful.
Maybe Father Anthony is right to a degree. Do you think people, you know, there is a kind of religious part of everybody that just don't want to admit it's there? I mean, maybe there just isn't an explanation, I suppose.
Perhaps advertising works.
That's what marketing's about, though, isn't it? Just generalising.
The process is nearly complete, but as one Virgin production line has been manufacturing Gregorian Moods, the line next to it has been turning out the Spice Girls' new album, a potential rival in the marketplace. If they're to sell well, the monks will have to compete for attention.
Right, is it live or is it recorded?
No, it's all pre-recorded, so...
Brilliant. Far away.
Okay, right, if we're ready to go now. I mean, Father Anthony, first of all, what do you think you're going to be taking on the pop world with this?
I would love to challenge the pop world. There's Depends what you mean by pop. I don't want a whole lot of music sold because of what I look like or what I wear or the hype. Yeah, I'd challenge the pop group any day, yes.
Is there anything of a pop star in you, do you think? Waiting to get out?
Dear. I'm accused quite often of being a bit sort of OTT, as they say, a bit sort of razzmatazzy. I'm fascinated, yes, I'm fascinated by the whole world of popular music.
But everything that is created in the world in some way must reflect the creator. So, with music.
I'm playing it.
Music is, to me, something that can be divine. I think it can be satanic as well, but I think it can be divine. And that's not just classical music, church music, that goes for popular music as well. The whole lot, I believe, can reflect something of value about human beings. They say the Mood series is something that grows.
These labels actually block out the word mood.
Let's listen. We're very curious. These youngsters.
Very curious.
Look at this man has sung that one on Gregorian Mood, right?
Oh yeah.
You don't know how many you sold in the last few days?
He's doing quite well at the moment.
Meaning 3, 100, 1,000.
I can't actually say.
No.
We're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to
No.
comment. Oh, I see. What other sort, I'm allowed to ask, what other sort of records like that will be coming out that you'll also do for Christmas? No, Spice Girls are out. I told you that, I knew they would be. The Gospel says specifically, I admire Mammon and the way they work for it. Why aren't you spiritual people working as hard for the things of the Spirit? What is wrong with coupling things as long as they're not... as long as one half isn't evil, and Virgin isn't evil, commerce isn't evil, the selling of discs and the listening to music is not evil, it's a good thing, and if the message it's conveying, which I believe is a good message, if the message it's conveying helps people, gives something of beauty to the world, why not?
When Virgin and the Abbey began their commercial relationship, no one knew where it would lead the monks or the marketing team.
I haven't done any touring for the last 6 months, which is one of the reasons I think I like coming down here.
As the disc comes out in the shops, Mike Christie, who manages the monks' interests in the recording world, has come to the monastery for the weekend for a retreat of his own.
And all the projects that I work on have an element of enjoyment somewhere. So there's always some reward outside of the obvious. And part of the reward for working on this project is the people that I've met and Downside as an environment and being able to come here without feeling that I'm intruding or I'm trespassing somewhere. I think space is important to everyone, and we all find space in different places, and this is somewhere I feel very relaxed. I've always enjoyed coming here, be it work or social or personal.